Okay, Longsword. So, gonna go over some differences between the Longsword and the Sword and Shield when it comes to the grounded combos. So how lights and heavies and shit flow with one another, and then talk about launchers and fillers. So, Longsword has a harder time going between lights and unarmed attacks and heavies than Sword and Shield. The unarmed attacks will never chain into lights ever. It won't happen. You cannot do it. You can't do it on the dummy with other weapons too, but you can on normal enemies. It'll chain and it'll flow nicely. You can still do lights into unarmed attacks, which is very powerful. It's really good. You can always do that. And you can do you can't do heavies into unarmed attacks either. You can do heavies into lights, and lights into heavies will chain. It just won't chain to like the ender. Like I do 3 hits of my light there, but then I do my heavy. It just does the first heavy. It doesn't do the last hit. That being said, launchers. So everything that gives a hard knockdown is a launcher with the longsword because of this move, evasion slash. So light attack plus evade gives you this big launcher. So I went over hard knockdowns last video. Check that out if you want to know more. Anything that gives the type of stun where they're just like right in front of you, So that the suplex, the trip here, anything like that. Other launchers, forward throw, quick step cancel to charge stab. So the main way that you set up launchers in this game is by doing quick step canceling. So double tapping evade to do a quick step. You can cancel the recovery time of moves and then actually make it to the opponent before they land on the ground. There are unique light attacks from your quick step as well. Now, the main filler you use after a quick step is either hitting them with a move that will hit them grounded and launch them, like evasion slash or turning slash or an armed attack that has knockback, like pump kick or whatever. Anything really. But if you're trying to actually juggle, a lot of time what you have to do is quick step cancel into charge stab. So that is just pressing stab during quick step. That is swift stab. That is the light attack follow-up from charge stab. Hold light during it. And then there is skewering stab, which is holding a movement direction. These combo into one another. They can be quick step canceled. They're very powerful. Next launcher, turning slash. Turning slash with the longsword is not as good of a launcher as it is with other weapons, because they don't quite get hit by the charge stab while they're still in the air. What you can do to make this work more consistently is imbuing it with fire. So the flame imbuement here, this gives turning slash a huge launch. They go so high. It's awesome. It just looks amazing too. Another launcher is Flame Strike. So Flame Strike can be used from pretty much any state. So like you can chain into it from any attack. But the thing to note about Flame Strike is that your bread and butter of quick step charge stab does not work. So you see, there's a weird bug where if you use an armed attack to launch, you quick step cancel it, you will stab, but you won't take your weapon out, so you don't actually get the proper stab hit, and you cannot do any of the follow-ups from stab. This means you have to be a little more creative with the way that you follow up off of Flame Strike. So you can do Vault. That works. Vault into enemy step cancel, particularly. More launchers. Anything that gives a grounded stun. Like that. That you can quick step cancel. So that's the light attack chain. So anything like that. Heavies. Heavies give a knockback, so of course you can do a follow-up. Force palms. All the force palms. Force palms are for a filler as well. And then the guard counter. So guarding an attack and then pressing the light attack button will give you a stun just like this. So you can quick step cancel into a launcher. This is very similar to the guard counter in Elden Ring, or doing like a blowback CD guard cancel in King of Fighters. The next one is going to be, oh yeah, a fucking evasion slash, the one that everybody's here for, man. You saw the combos in the start. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can follow up with literally anything. Literally anything you can follow up with. Anything at all. You can do another one. That'll get them really high in the air. You can do a light attack. That's a little hard time. You can do it. You saw it in the combos. I suck. Don't worry about it. You can do a spinning slash. It's whatever you want. Whatever you want. In general, the longsword has to use the command attacks a little bit more than other weapons for its grounded chains, because of the lack of flowing between lights and unarmed attacks and stuff. So it's a little stamina hungry in general, because you have to use your heavies and your command normals to cancel out of things a little bit more to keep your flow going. Last launcher I'm going to talk about is the charge. That is holding down the block button and then sprinting at them. With proper spacing, it will give a multi-hit, and that will allow you to quick step cancel into a combo. Okay, well, that about covers it. Went over launchers, fillers. Longsword's pretty self-explanatory because everything combos into everything. It's very versatile. The sample combos should be enough to give you an idea of where to start, and you can, start making your own combos pretty quickly.